It sounds like a tough loss for Miami. Lionel Messi getting the start is always a headline, but unfortunately, even with his talent, sometimes the outcome isn't what fans hope for. Monterrey must have put on quite a performance to advance in the Champions Cup. It's always disappointing for fans when their team is eliminated, but there's always another season to look forward to and opportunities to improve. Monterrey's performance was evidently dominant, securing a 5-2 aggregate victory and advancing to the semifinals of the Concacaf Champions Cup. It must have been disappointing for Miami fans, especially with Messi back on the pitch. Coach Gerardo "Tata" Martino acknowledged the pivotal moment in the match and lamented the missed opportunity to progress further in the competition. The red card for Jordi Alba further complicated matters for Miami, leaving them with 10 players for the remainder of the game. Diego Gomez managed to score a consolation goal for Miami, but it wasn't enough to turn the tide against Monterrey's control over the game. The comparison between MLS and Liga MX, as Martino mentioned, highlights the competitive challenges faced by MLS teams in tournaments like the Concacaf Champions Cup. Despite the disappointment, Miami will have to regroup and focus on their upcoming MLS fixtures, including an important road game against Sporting Kansas City. Miami's journey in the Concacaf Champions Cup has been a roller coaster. Despite their elimination, there are some significant takeaways from the match and the tournament as a whole. Lionel Messi's return to the starting lineup was highly anticipated, but unfortunately, his presence alone couldn't secure victory for Miami. His injury absence and subsequent return marked a crucial storyline in Miami's campaign. Monterrey's dominance. Monterrey's performance showcased their strength and depth as a team. Their ability to nullify Messi and capitalize on scoring opportunities proved decisive in securing their place in the semifinals. Tactical analysis. Coach Tata Martino's comments provide insight into Miami's performance and tactical approach. Analyzing the critical moments of the match, such as the goals conceded and Jordi Alba's red card, sheds light on areas for improvement. Continental competition. Miami's participation in the Concacaf Champions Cup highlights the growing competitiveness of MLS teams on the continental stage. While there's still a gap between MLS and Liga MX, Miami's journey demonstrates their ambition to compete at the highest levels. Future prospects. Despite the disappointment of elimination, Miami's focus will shift to their upcoming MLS fixtures. The experience gained from competing in the Concacaf Champions Cup can serve as motivation for improvement and success in domestic competitions. Fan support and stadium atmosphere. The match being played in front of a sold-out crowd at BBVA Stadium adds to the spectacle of the event. The atmosphere created by passionate fans contributes to the overall experience of the game and underscores the significance of the competition. Individual performances. Beyond Messi's return, other players' performances are worth noting. Brandon Vazquez opening the scoring for Miami and Diego Gomez scoring a consolation goal highlight the contributions of different players despite the team's overall result. Challenges of fixture congestion. Miami's participation in both domestic MLS fixtures and continental competitions like the Concacaf Champions Cup presents challenges in managing player fitness and squad rotation. This balance becomes crucial in ensuring peak performance across multiple competitions. Strategic decisions. Coach Tata Martino's decisions regarding squad selection, tactics, and substitutions throughout the match offer insights into Miami's approach and adaptation during high-stakes encounters. Continental ambitions. While Miami's elimination is disappointing, their involvement in continental competitions reflects the club's aspirations to establish themselves as a competitive force not only in MLS but also on the wider stage of North American and international football. Overall, while Miami's journey in the Concacaf Champions Cup may have ended prematurely, there are valuable lessons to be learned and opportunities for growth moving forward.